Hello everyone to another Simtoon's vlog, and today I'm tired again. Probably not more tired than 2 days ago, but more tired than yesterday. I slept for 7.5 hours, and I had 2 hours at my part-time job that I have currently. I've told you about it, and I actually want to make some videos from that part-time job. It's a job that you do on a bike. I don't want to specify what I wanted to stream, but I was trying to figure out a way how to legally do that, because like on a bike you're supposed to use both hands and have them on the handlebars. So I've been looking for a way to do it without endangering myself or anyone or anything else. Don't want to damage anything or hurt anyone. So but I think I have a way. I could use a GoPro, and if I'm not able to stream, like real-time stream from the GoPro to some streaming device, then I could still attach my phone to either my handlebars or my helmet. But if that doesn't work out, then I will do it in parts, so I won't be... Actually, I don't necessarily have to stream it, but I wanted to make a video of some kind, but we'll see. It doesn't... I'm not sure, because I could actually just do a regular video, like a couple of clips, then edit them, and that's it. It doesn't have to be a stream. It could be actually a part of this vlog, like for YouTube. Obviously not on Spotify, but you can, if you hear that on Spotify, like from then you can just go to YouTube and watch it if you're interested. So that could be a way, but I could also just get the phone holder for a bike and then put it on the handlebars. So that could work, but I don't know yet. We'll see. But I definitely wanted to make videos of that. If recorded or live, that's I don't know yet. But anyway, regarding Wagjacker, working more today, not on level design again, I know, probably tomorrow. But debugging a lot of repetitions, a lot of optimization, tweaks, so the performance will now be considerably better, even on older machines, so we'll get higher FPS. Fixed some minor issues both in Wagjacker and in Simtoon API, added some calls, and yeah, so going back to the levels, final scaling tomorrow probably. I know I always say that, but I always just forget and do something else that needs to be done as well, so I just keep like juggling with this stuff, but I really need to get to it so that we can move past level design and start with game mechanics and story progression, which is obviously a major part of a game, of any game, and needs to be done as soon as possible, till the end of this month ideally, so that there's time for testing the week after that. So definitely have to do that. But yeah, I'm a bit tired, and yeah, sorry. I played, I think it was today or yesterday, not sure if it was today or yesterday, but I played GTA 4. I think it was today, just to take a break for a bit. And I think it was also yesterday. I played for a bit because I needed to take a break, and I think there could be another episode from Fallout 3 soon, but we'll see. I don't know yet. But you know, like at this point, it's kind of feels a bit lonely, because Simtoon doesn't currently have fans on Twitch, so there are no viewers there, definitely not live, and probably not on YouTube either, like live fans. Like we have some subscribers, but there's no live audience, no communication, like no chat, so that feels kind of lonely, because like I've been watching a lot of these, as I said, Twitch compilations, and obviously those compilations are from like clips from popular streamers, so I'm not comparing us to them, but the thing is that it feels different because they are in constant communication with their chat, and probably that's the whole point, right, of streaming, because since it's live, you want real-time communication with your audience, and depends on what you're streaming, but it could be like backseat gaming, so they're telling you what to do, or they could just be watching, or they could be discussing something, or it can be anything, but they're watching, you're interacting with them. And we currently don't have that, so that's why I said that it feels a bit lonely, but I am guessing that over time that will come, hopefully. And I've learned over the past couple of years that everything comes over time. So like even if you're listening to this because you're starting out with something that you want to develop by yourself, or you're starting on working with something by yourself, like if it's a game, then it's a game. If it's another type of software, then it could be that, or if it can be anything. You could be doing a movie, or like launching your channel, or anything. But you get this entrepreneurial spirit that you're by yourself and you're trying to build something, and you have to spend a lot more time on it than if you had someone to help you, and you need to know a lot more than just one thing, because like mainly in game dev, you're working on a game, but a game has so many different aspects, technical and artistic aspects that are very different from one another. Some are related, but some are very different. And you, as the solo dev, have to know all that. So you're obviously not gonna know everything well. So some of those aspects are gonna suck, or you're gonna have to find someone who is gonna do it for you. You'll probably have to pay for that person. But like if there's something that you can't do, then you can find someone who will do it for you, hire someone, obviously. But it's still true that you need to do pretty much all by yourself, and it takes time to get it to a certain level. Since you're doing it by yourself, it takes that much longer. So what I wanted to say by this is that I realized this some time ago, that success or recognition of your game won't come immediately. And even though like Ragjacker has been or mentions of Ragjacker and the store page have been live for like a year already, so there's not too much activity there because people don't know what to expect. They haven't seen a lot of content from it, and also like the market is so saturated, there's so much stuff to see and do and play, that to be found and recognized and to succeed is insanely difficult. So if by any chance anyone who is in the similar position as I am right now is listening to this, then just know that you have to push hard, keep working on it. If it's really what you want to do and what you love, you really need to keep working on it and don't give up. And then after some time you may or may not succeed, but if you don't finish what you're working on, if you give up or if you just drop it, then you're not gonna find out. But if you do finish, then you might succeed, so like you definitely have a bigger chance if you actually do it, obviously. So like that's something that's obvious, like that makes sense, but many people just don't realize it, and I hadn't realized it until recently too. So like I was always like, mainly when I was younger, I was always like, I just have to do this, it'll take like a week and then like people are gonna play it a lot. I had this like preconception or this vision in my head, like it's like a like this romantic vision, but it's not like that. Mainly today the market is insanely saturated, so much stuff, and it's only gonna be worse. So just work hard and get out there, and if someone finds it, then and mainly this goes mainly for Steam, but also for other platforms, since they work more or less on the same principle in this way, that if people start talking about it on that particular platform and interacting with it, engaging with it, so commenting, wishlisting on Steam, playing it, then it's gonna get featured in lists more. Same goes for like Instagram. If people interact with it more, it's gonna get put onto people's feeds more. So the more interaction, the more activity, the higher chance of you being discovered by a lot of people. So even if at the beginning you have low traffic on your, for example, store page, or low player count, then it's possible that a couple of players will play, they will like it, they will review it, and this will go on for, can be any time period, but let's say for a month, and then you'll get featured because people will be interacting, and then a larger group will find you because it'll get featured more, and then even bigger because it'll get featured in more lists, and mainly, and maybe even on the store, on the main store page, on the homepage of the Steam store. So it's like this. It's like the more engagement, the more chance of being featured on official lists or pages or whatever it may be for that platform, you know. So yes, it'll come if someone finds it and enjoys it. So just the point is just work hard, and you gotta take the chance if you really love what you're doing. And like for me, I've always wanted to make games and create stories that people could interact with. In some way, those stories were the stories that were forming in my head, that either partly formed from my dreams of what I wanted to become or what I wanted to do, or some mistakes that I've done in the past, like not nothing serious, because like I'm young, I'm even below drinking age. So those mistakes weren't nothing bad, but still, in my point of view, in my relative point of view, as compared to the rest of my life, they were mistakes, and they matter to me, to like, so that I don't repeat them. So those stories also kind of like touch on that, and like these stories were forming in my head, so I wanted to put them down somehow and show them to the world and kind of like change their outcome, because in games you can influence the story in any way the game allows you to. So like maybe I wanted to fix those mistakes somehow in my head by making games and then making the story interactive. Hard to say. It was a long time ago that I really wanted to start doing this, but that's probably it. Anyway, it's already like, this log is 15 minutes long almost, so I'm going to put it out, and yeah, if you're interested, stay tuned. And if I myself am listening to this in the future, which I will at some point again, to reflect and all, then I'm saying to my future self that, and I've actually done this a couple of times, talked to my future self and then listen to it. My future self, at this point, you're in the middle of early access, trying to get it working hard, being okay, studying, but also working, but the social aspect is a bit, could be better. Could definitely be better. So like this is the point that I'm in. Yeah, this is what I'm experiencing right now. But like if I fix this social aspect that I mentioned and keep working hard at the same time, try to like do both, then it'll be perfect. So just gotta do that. And I always mentioned to people, to friends, some friends, that I've always been looking, and still am, for a person who is your partner in crime. So like a companion who is there with you, who supports you, who knows you, who knows what you're good at, what you're not good at, and who would follow any crazy idea that you have, and you would obviously do the same for them, and who would help you out in a bad situation, someone who is always there with you. And it doesn't have to be a romantic partner, it doesn't have to be a girlfriend or a wife. Like, it would definitely be like a perfect situation. It would be awesome if it were like also your life partner, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It can be your friend, it could be your brother or sister, like even from your family. So it could be pretty much anyone. But the point is that they will help you out with whatever you need. They are always there with you. They follow your crazy ideas, and you do that for them too. And like a partner in crime. And I found actually a definition on the Urban Dictionary, partner in crime. The definition that is there is exactly what I mean. So they know your strengths, your weaknesses, they work with you, they help you out. And I use this platform Exist to track some certain aspects of my life, a lot of stats like my sleep, food, productivity, then keystrokes, for example, stress levels, energy levels, custom tags for many things, for example, like tired, stressed, I don't know, headache, stomachache, so pretty much anything you want you can track. And I can then later view various relationships between certain values and learn from that. And the people who made this are from Australia too. Like, they're a couple. I'm not sure if they're married, but they're a couple, and they're both programmers. So I'm guessing that they have already reached this. Like, they are both in the same area, not physical area, but I mean they're both IT professionals. They're both programmers. They might be working on slightly different things. For example, one of them might be a web dev, one of them might be I don't know, could be anything, you know, like a full stack. And they like, you know, they found this harmony and would probably like work together on any software project that one of them would come up with. So this is kind of maybe what I mean. I don't see into their personal lives, but from what I can see from the outside, might be that, but who knows. It's already 20 minutes almost, so I'm gonna get this done and continue working, play something, I don't know yet, but see you tomorrow.